You wake up for school and the first thing you do is not even brush your teeth or wash your face. 8 hours later, you get home from school and the first thing you do is play video games for 3 hours and you eat a big ass bag of hot Cheetos instead of eating what your mom made. Something much more nutritious and healthier for you. You order McDonald's, you eat that. And then you complain about why you're not very attractive and why your physique is not very good looking and why you have a soft, weak body with no muscle. And you blame it on your genetics. As a kid, I never really cared or took care of my appearance. I was always living a comfortable, easy life, just always walking through life with whatever my mom gave me. Didn't even care about what clothes went with this. I would literally wear something blue with like red shorts and black tennis shoes to a freaking graduation. That was me. I never cared. It wasn't until later in my life, freshman and sophomore year, that I realized how important attractiveness and looks are. I realized that all this body positivity and we're all beautiful BS was all crap. All of this was said by people that were fat, who were just coping and saying that, oh, we're all beautiful because it benefited them, because these people are fat, ugly individuals who can change their attractiveness, except they say that we're all beautiful because instead of actually putting in the work, they decide to say this so that way they can fit into the attractiveness instead of actually putting in the work and changing their physique and improving themselves by giving themselves better health, a better life, and be much happier. Like I said, ever since the internet and YouTube blow up, people have gotten comfortable and way too complacent. People are very sensitive and they get targeted easily. Like I said before, this is the reason why body positivity and we're all beautiful movements have started. Why? Because all these people that want to fit into the actual attractiveness, they don't want to put in the work. So instead they're like, oh, well, I'll just change the rules. I'll just change the rules of what traditional attractiveness is, which is real attractiveness. Having a nice, good looking physique and a nice looking, clean looking face, which you can't change. It is not up to your genetics. They decide to be like, oh, I'll just change the rules of what attractiveness is because I don't want to stop eating donuts. So I'll just tell everyone that, oh, I'm beautiful and we should all be beautiful because that's just how we are. We shouldn't change our appearances. Why? Because it benefits me. And if everyone is fat, then that'll make me feel better. This is what body positivity is. It is all bullshit. There's people out there who are probably right now being triggered. They're like, oh no, we're all beautiful. I'm fine the way that I am. That's why I don't want to change me. There's people right now coping and saying, oh no, I'm beautiful. Why? Because they want to be this person. They want to be the attractive looking men. They want to be the attractive looking ladies without actually putting in the work. So instead they cope and they're like, oh no, we're all beautiful because I don't want to stop eating donuts. Don't allow yourself to be influenced by these people that say, oh look, no, we're all beautiful. You shouldn't change who you are. Because all this encourages is for men, young men as well as women, to just continue being these fat losers. And use this as an excuse to not take care of yourself. Because that's what I did before. I used to use this as an excuse, the excuse of, oh, I'm beautiful and I shouldn't change the way I am, as an excuse to not take care of myself. And then these people call us toxic masculine men. They call this toxic perfectionism. When in reality, they're the ones that are harming men today. That is why you should improve your attractiveness. And why attractiveness is very important. Don't believe the BS that people say of like, oh no, if you don't have the good genetics, then it's all gone for you. People say this whenever they don't want to put in the work. Whenever they want to use their genetics as an excuse to not put in the work. Do not be influenced by these people. It is all a lie that whenever someone is beautiful and attractive, it is solely based off of their genetics. Because here I am. This is how I was able to improve my attractiveness by a lot within just a few months, a few years of putting in the work and actually improving my attractiveness, actually taking care of my style, my physique, my face. This is how I was able to improve my facial and physical attractiveness. This is how I went from this to this. And I want you to do the same. Improve your facial attractiveness by reducing your body fat and increasing muscle. This will eventually lead you to having a leaner, better looking face, as well as developing a stronger, more masculine body. And I say this to you, a masculine man that actually wants to improve himself, that actually doesn't see this as vague, because don't see this as vague. Like I said, don't allow yourself to be influenced by those people that like to say, oh no, it's vague, that you shouldn't chase attractiveness because it's all solely based off of your genetics and you're just being selfish. Don't allow yourself to be influenced by these weak people. Because chasing attractiveness, it is not vague. Chasing a strong masculine physique, it is not vague. If anything, it is the complete opposite. Because having a strong masculine physique takes discipline. It takes good work ethic. Which actually are very, very important values which women value, which men value. In literally any aspect in life. If you want to learn more on how to build an aesthetic physique, check the link in the description below. There's 8 free workout routines that you can get, and there's also my aesthetic body guide. Even though it might be hard, and the truth might hurt, if you're obese, or you're not very attractive, yes, it might hurt in the moment. That is what a lot of these sensitive blue pillars don't understand. That they want to be all sensitive, they want to be like, no, you should tell your fat friend that she's all beautiful. Like whenever some girls, they want to tell their fat friend that, oh no, you're beautiful the way you are. You're just encouraging her to continue with her bad lifestyle. Her obese friend, they just encourage her to continue eating junk food, to continue with the bad habits that she has and continue with her bad health. What these people don't realize is that by doing this, you might save the strong, that harsh truth that you can tell her right then and there. However, in the long run, you'll be hurting her life more than you realize, because in the long run she'll develop diseases, she'll develop high cholesterol, she'll develop diabetes. In the long run, you'll be doing her a lot more harm than good. That is why you must instead face the reality. Yes, if you're fat, you're not gonna tell yourself that you're beautiful. Face reality. Face reality and change it. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, yes, I'm not very attractive right now, but I'm going to change that. I haven't been taking care of myself, I haven't put in the work, but I'm going to change that. And yes, the truth might hurt, like I said, however, you're putting in a harsh truth for a much better life in the long run. Why? Because that harsh truth is going to encourage that man or that young woman to improve themselves in the long run, and that will be worth so much more. It is a small, harsh truth for in turn a larger, much better life, more beautiful life. Because I've never been happier than ever since I've improved my attractiveness, I built more muscle, and I'm actually proud of my physique and my looks. Choose if you want to cope, or you want to actually make a change in your life, and do it for your future self.